Kay Keaton.
And this is Brian Smith.
And this is the Rampage News. Autumn and Erica had a chance to catch up with the cross-country kids.
Let's see what they had to say.
So, Paulina, what makes you want to run cross-country?
I like running cross-country because I like to win.
I really have no other options.
It's a good workout.
I don't know, beating all those other girls that are running against you.
It's just a sport to do.
How do you get pumped before your runs?
Well, we do it like a jog thing and we stretch.
What do you think about while you're running those long distances?
Maybe like mile splits, what my time is, and maybe an occasional song.
Honestly, I think about McDonald's.
I sing. Takes your mind off of it.
What do you think?
Just whatever song comes to my mind.
I usually just say keep going. Faster you go, you get it over with.
How did you do at the meet this Saturday?
I got second.
Out of?
Like 1,200 or something.
I got 69th out of 1,500 people and 8th in my age group.
Thanks, guys.
SNS had their third football game last Friday.
And Nolan had the chance to catch up with them.
Hey, I'm Nolan Beilstein. Last week, the SNS Rams faced off against the Lindsay Knights, and they met their match, losing the game 39-6. Here's some highlights from the game. In the absence of many players, the SNS Rams suffered a 39-6 loss last Friday against Lindsay. Despite the 33-point deficit, the defense forced 3 fumbles with 2 of them in the red zone. The defense also had a goal line stand. The touchdown occurred when Jeremy Franklin connected with Tanner Rankin late in the fourth quarter. Travis Buckner also had a 33-yard reception, which eventually led to the Rams' touchdown. With a 1-2 record, the Rams currently sit in third place in the district standings. After the game, I had a chance to sit down with some of the coaches and have a talk with them about how they think the season's going. Now, what are some positive things you've seen from your boys this year?
A lot of positive things that I've seen from the kids is the attitude and the effort displayed by them. You know, they've come back and fought in a lot of games where in the past I don't think that they would have done that. I think they're starting to figure out what it takes to win.
I think their effort's been real good and their willingness to learn new things.
I've seen a lot of things that I've never seen an SNS team do before. What have you and the coaching staff and the players done to create such a massive turnaround?
Well, it's just working as a team, being well prepared every week.
You know, they're buying into what we're selling and doing the job as well as they can. They're understanding they're going to have to face adversity at some point in time, whether that's life or the game, and we're trying to get them to understand how to face adversity and do as well as you can.
We look like organized chaos out there at times defensively because we're doing stunts right up till the snap of the ball, so the guys are having to look at me, look in the field, look at the field, and so it causes a little bit of excitement because they don't know if they're going to get the blitz or not ever play.
And how do you feel going into district play?
Going into district play, I feel pretty well right now. We're going to have to get some kids healed back up, and then once we get into district play, you know, Tom being white bells right off the bat, you know, if we can pull together in the next 2 weeks, get healthy during the bye week, and win those next 3, we're playoff bound. So I'm excited.
Art thou not entertained?
Whoa, Cade, this isn't theater.
Theater started their fall show, Greater Tuna. Danny had a chance to check it out.
Let's see what Danny has to say.
Danny here, introducing you to the world of drama. Our theater department has already started practicing for the performance of the Greater Tuna show. I interviewed a few actors and the director to see what they thought about the class. Mr. Scoopin, what do you think about the new and returning actors?
Well, our new actors, we got a really good crop of some fresh ones and some new actors that have a lot of talent and a fun bunch. And our returning actors, well, you know, they're 2-time state, you know, competitors, and so we've got a lot of experience that's coming back.
So what kind of director do you think Mr. Scoopin is?
Well, sometimes he can be creepy in multiple ways. It's just depending on what mood he's in.
I'd probably have to say an insane director. He's a great director. He knows exactly what's going on, but he's a little crazy.
Oh, he's a prospect of SNS High School. Without him, there would be almost nothing good here.
What role do you play in the show?
I play Thurston Wheelies, who is the radio disc jockey dude.
I play a woman named Bertha, who has 2 psychotic twins, a husband who spent 4 years in prison, and a son who has a psychological addiction to dogs.
Oh, I play an awesome kid who is awesome. Like, he's kind of the bad guy.
After reading the script, what kind of show do you think this is?
Well, it's obvious that it's a comedy, but I think a lot of people will be able to relate to it, seeing as how it's about a small Texas town.
Oh gosh, it's such a funny play. Like, I'm pretty sure the whole audience is going to get into it.
Just every character has a dysfunctional quality that kind of summarizes Sadler.
What gave you the idea to choose the Greater Tuna Show for the fall show?
Well, see, it's a show about a dysfunctional small town.
The Greater Tuna Show will be performed on November 10th and 12th. Back to you guys at the studio.
Sorry I'm late. Just got done dancing for Autumn and Erica.
Let's see what the question of the week was.
You've seen the faces in the halls, but you've never seen the moves they have on the floor. This week's question is, what's your best dance move? Austin, what's your best dance move? Jerk.
Jag är Peter och kommer runt personer som tar över. Jag är väl checkar man in på rum. Men jag kan inte vara det nog bättre. 4. Den är tid. Jag klarar det själv från. Kevin.
Weatherman Dan. And it's rather windy outside today. Looking here on my computer, it looks like the weekend's going to warm up, and we will have a little cold front move in about Saturday or Sunday. Anyways, expect a good weekend, maybe a couple showers. Check you later.
Weatherman Dan! This concludes this week's edition of Rampage News.
See you next week.